Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. And in today's video, I just wanted to hear everyone's opinions and thoughts on these new Galaxy devices that are coming out. Are you getting one? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I will also give you guys my thoughts and opinions on it. So these are just leaks and rumors, what I'm showing here on the screen. These devices will be officially launched on the 26th at a Samsung event. And then rumored is that they will launch it towards the end of March, early April. So as you can see already right off the back, very big screens. This time around, usually on the S7 and the S6, they were always the smaller screens. And the S6 Edge and the S6 Edge Plus, they were the bigger ones. Now this time around, the S8, of course, this is just a rumor, is supposed to be 5.8 inches, and the S8 Plus is supposed to be 6.2 inches. In my opinion, and going forward, I think these phone screens are getting too big. And that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. This is really good for media consumption. Don't get me wrong. If you have a desk job or you're working in an area where you can use your phone quite a bit, you buy a case that has a kickstand on it, you turn the phone sideways, and boom, media is going to be great on these devices. But I think even if you have bigger hands, this is going to be a very hard device to operate at 6.2 inches, especially when the bezel is going to be very small on these phones. It's just going to be all screen pretty much. So you're going to have very, very big hands to reach the top of the phone or to pull down the notification bar. So that's just my opinion. I think these phone screens are getting a little bit out of hand. Even on this iPhone, it's very tall. It's only 5.5 inches on the screen, but it is a very tall phone, so it's hard to maneuver around. But again, that's just my opinion, and we will see if these are the actual screen sizes on the 26th. Next, I think these phones are going to have a new layer of TouchWiz, which is going to be closer to a stock Android experience. That's just my opinion, because TouchWiz has always been the issue with Samsungs. It had a big lag factor. I've had all the Samsungs. I had the S5, the S4, the S6, the Note 3, Note 4, and they always had a lag factor to where I would click on apps and it would take that few seconds to open up that app, which I've never had that bad experience with iPhones. iPhones is smooth as can be, and I think this will be the device that has the best TouchWiz software on it. Also, I think the battery life is going to be really good, mixed with the new Snapdragon chip that's coming out. This is going to be a very, very good device in that department. Also, and this is what the iPhone always has lacked in the past, this phone here is going to have all the new technologies and software updates for the carriers: Sprint, T-Mobile, at&t, Verizon. So it is rumored that this phone is going to be able, well, not the phone, but the chipset that is in this phone is going to be able to do 4x4 MIMO, 256 QAMs, and all the three carrier aggregation channels all aggregated together. So that's going to be really good for T-Mobile users, since they're already rolling it out on their network. Sprint is also doing massive MIMO. at&t, as I already reported, and eventually Verizon will also add it into their network. I think Verizon is waiting for more devices to be available, and the other carriers as well. But T-Mobile is, they jumped the gun. So when these devices come available, you will already have it on most of the network in most cities. So definitely this is a device into the future of what future wireless will be, and also the future of smartphones. I think it'll probably have some very good smart features integrated into it. That's just what Samsung is known for. Some of them are gimmicky, don't get me wrong. Some of them I have never used on any of the Galaxy devices, but I think like that iris scanner, I don't see myself using that. I do like the pen on the notes. I do like that one, and I'm hoping that it comes with the S8 Plus, but usually on the S line they don't include a pen. They only do it on the notes. But we'll see on the 26th, and I will report back to you guys on that day as well. So I'm very excited for these devices. Am I getting one? I probably am, just for the testing portion of it. But the only network it actually makes sense right now to get these devices on, for me anyway, would be T-Mobile, because half of my market here already has these technologies on it, and the other half is supposed to be completed by summer. So I will look into and getting one of these. If I get one, it will probably be the S8 Plus, but I will have to go in stores and play with it first. I want to wait a couple of weeks because I don't want to buy a grenade. You know, I think Samsung has this time they will have this issue under control. I don't see any issues with that. I personally still have a S6 Edge Plus that I'm recording on right now. And as of September of this year, this phone will be 2 years and I haven't had any issues with it. So Samsung does make a good product. I think they just made a mistake on the Note line, on the Note 7. So definitely. So yeah, I would have to play with it first to see if that screen is really 6.2 inches. I got to experience how big it is, because that's going to be one large screen, and I don't want to have to carry around a tablet, you know, because that's where these phone screens are going. They're going into tablet sizes. So let's hope this is just a rumor. I would be comfortable if the S8 Plus was like 5.6, 5.7. That would be my comfortable range. But if it is 6.2 inches, I'm going to have to go in the store and check it out. So definitely like, share, subscribe to the channel. I have some more stuff coming up. Also, check out the giveaway video. I'm doing a giveaway on a game. I have more giveaways coming. I do appreciate all the support that you guys have been giving me. Very interactive. I'm getting all the screenshots of the speed tests, so that's really good. I have, like I said, this is not the only episode that's coming up. So if you're not featured in this week's episode, you will be in the following episode on Fridays on the wireless recap. So some exciting stuff coming. Also, there's a LG G6 that is going to release, but just my thoughts on that briefly. If it does come with that Snapdragon 821, I'm not even going to look that way, being a tech head, and I want the latest and greatest. I think LG is taking a step back if they don't go with the 835. If they put the 821 in the G6, I think it's a flop for LG. But I think it's still going to be a great device overall. But I would have to go with the Galaxy devices because of the 835, and I want to see how it performs. You know, Qualcomm has been making a big fuss about that 835 chipset. It's going to be very good, very powerful, save you a lot of battery life. I mean, they've been really, really bragging about this chipset. So, and I also hope that these next iPhone devices are going all Qualcomm across the board. No Intel, and then half Qualcomm. I hope they go Qualcomm across the board. And they also include the chipset to this time around to take advantage of all the new technologies that these networks are getting ready to take on. So definitely stay tuned to the channel. I appreciate all the support. This is Tyrone with Tech Life, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.